Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're having another leg of Levy Mwanawasa Stadium. The stadium is situated in Dola in the Republic of Zambia. The stadium was named after the former president of Zambia named Levy Mwanawasa. So that was the president that the stadium was named after. And afterwards it was actually prepared for the 2010 soccer. It was supposed to be one of those stadiums that will host the tournaments of 2010, and then it started its construction in the first decade of the millennium, and then afterwards it was completed uh, in about after the 2010 World Cup. So you're looking at Ndola over there. That's a freeway basically, which is besides the stadium itself. And furthermore, we're going to zoom in the locality of where the stadium is situated. It's situated in a neighborhood known as Hillcrest Extension, and on the other side it's on the neighborhood known as Dollar Hill, where there is Dollar Hill Mall, as well as a few hotels and places that have been built around the area. And firstly, after the stadium was built, then they had to build a hotel which is um, adjacent opposite to the stadium. So the hotel is a Protea Hotel, which is also in the same vicinity, just close to the stadium, as well as close to the motor race course. So these are a few things and a few amenities that you can find in the area. And then besides that, as you look at the stadium, there are several other hotels in the area. So if there is a tournament that is taking place in the stadium, people could spend nights in those hotels as they experience the activities going on at the stadium. So those suburbs over there, those are the streets of Hillcrest Extension. That's how it looks like. It's one of the most top beautiful neighborhoods in the city of Ndola. It's actually a new neighborhood. This neighborhood started from the millennium, from the year 2000 upwards. That's when it started. There were just few houses here. I remember in those days when we were doing our project in the area, basically there were only few houses around, and we were one of those people that started doing projects in this area, and it was awesome. Although it was a little bit hectic because most of the facilities were not available. But if you could take a closer look now, everything is on point. The streets are on point. The drainage is on point. So it's beautiful. No wonder it's taking as one of the best suburbs in Dola at the moment. And besides that, there are the new suburbs also, known as the Mitengo, that we had spoken earlier about. So these are the newly built suburbs that you could come across in the city of Ndola, besides Kansenshi and besides the old Hillcrest, besides Itawa and besides North Rise and so on. So basically, this is what you look at when you're in Hillcrest Extension. It's a good neighborhood. If you could be lucky that you find a plot for sale, it's not going to be a loss if you will buy a plot in this area. Although the prices range from 100,000 going upwards, depending on the square meters of the plot. And mostly what you will find in Hillcrest Extension is the plots are extremely huge. The most you'll get is 2,000, 2,500, and probably even more than 2,500. And besides that, the area itself is close to Kafubu Mo, which we had looked earlier before in another video. So we are again taking a closer look at it. It's very close in the vicinity, and besides Kafubu Mo, there is another mall just next to the stadium known as Dola Hill Mall, or known as the Chinese market mall. So basically, those are some of the things that you'll get in Dola. And that's the boating club over there, which is also close to the area. Besides that, zooming in to the freeway just next to the stadium. Besides that, also it's close to another mall known as Jacaranda Mall. So you could see that the neighborhood itself of Eucharist Extension and Eucharist itself, it's close to everything. It's close to Kansenshi, close to the main hospital itself, known as Ndola Central Hospital, and close to Ndola Golf Club, where you'll find the newly built hotel, again known as the Urban Hotel. So yeah, that's basically what you get in the city of Ndola currently, with all those new infrastructures that are coming up. So that's it, folks, for what you have in Hillcrest Extension. So one thing that I would love to raise is that if you think of investing, or you think of buying a plot nearby these areas, yeah, you'd rather save about 100,000 plus. Then depending on the square meters of the plot that is for sale, then you could catch an awesome plot, a good plot that could help you build a beautiful house on it. And besides that, if you are to get something cheaper, probably it could be a subdivision. Probably a person had already bought a bigger plot, which is maybe 2,000 something square meters, going to 3,000. And then if they happen to subdivide it, probably they could give you half of that or some fraction of the square meters of the plot. Probably you could get it at a cheaper rate. But all in all, the plots are very expensive in Hillcrest Extension and the surrounding. But the place, you'll never regret it. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. And besides, when it comes to safety, it's a very safe place. As you can see, it's highly a low density place. There are very, very, very few people that you see moving around. Is because of the place itself is low density, and the place itself it's good. It's not for everyone, but it's worthwhile if a person can afford it. And if you can find a vacant land, although they're very scarce for you to find vacant land in the area, if you are to get the vacant land in this area, then just know that you're buying it from a person that had bought the area years ago, and then probably they are thinking of developing it and it's not yet developed. Then maybe you could buy it and then start developing. So that's what you get when it comes to Hillcrest Extension. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, and the houses in the area are huge and beautiful. So if you're watching for the first time, please consider subscribing, give us a like, and click the notification bell so that every single time we post a video, you always be notified on time. So yeah, that's what you see when you come to Hillcrest and when you come to Hillcrest Extension, or when you're driving around Levy Mwanawasa Stadium, or just driving by passing Dollar Hill Mall or the Chinese Mall. Basically, this is what you expect to see. The place is beautiful. They have new filling stations in the area as well, where you could fill up your motor car, and it's awesome. When you look at the surrounding itself, you're not going to get bored. And besides that, now you're looking at the roundabout. This roundabout is the one that takes you to Muflera as you head to the area known as yes, from the roundabout going northwards. So that's where you're gonna find the border of the Democratic Republic of Congo, known as the Sakanya border, and another place known as Kaniki as you head towards Muflera. So that's basically what you get when you're in the vicinity. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.